Welcome back to Kalman Stories. I have an amazing story for you. This one's from Roni Ve'ura ben David from the set avihem shel Yisrael Chelek Dalet. So, Roni works in the field of oil, in the oil industry in Israel, for an organization called Givat Olam. They're the ones who found oil near the city of Rosh Ain. How did they find it? Well, a couple of years back, Roni brought in one of the biggest experts in geology in the world, and he happens to also be a chassid of Gur, and he brought next to him Rav Eliyahu, who Roni and Ura happened to be very close to. And what does a big Rav have to do with any of this? Well, they say that if you turn up and down the Torah, everything's there. And so there's certain tzaddikim, like Rav Eliyahu, like the Lubavitcher Rebbe, that through the Torah can somehow know, science cannot see many things that people with regular eyes couldn't see. In any case, they take out the maps and they ask, where's the oil in Israel? Because at that point there was no oil that they had found in Israel. Rav Eliyahu looks at it and he says, there. And he points out the area of Rosh Ain. So he says, well, how do we get to the oil? And Rav Eliyahu says, first you have to go down, vertical. You need a drill that can go down, and then it needs to be able to go horizontal. And the chassid is like, that doesn't exist. There is no drill in the world that can go down and then horizontal. So Rav Eliyahu says, are you a chassid? And he said, yeah. He said, if you're a chassid, I'm the Rebbe. Listen to what I say. Go find that drill. So the chassid was a bit astounded. He didn't understand. And Mordechai Eliyahu spoke up again. He said, listen, before the Mashiach comes, we need to find oil in Eretz Yisrael. Because it says in the Torah, in Devarim, Perek Chet, Pasuk Zayin, Eretz Tovar, Eretz Nachal Hamayim, Ainot Tohomot, Yotzim Babikar V'Ar, a land that has everything. Eretz Chitao, Sorah, V'Gefen U'Teina, all the fruits. Eretz, Asher Lo B'Miskanot Te'ochal Ba, Lechem Lo Techsar Koba. You won't be lacking food, you won't be lacking anything. So we must also be independent of other nations, and we must have our own oil. So with that emunah, Mordechai Eliyahu says, you got to go find the oil. The chassid said, okay, and he tried, and he looked a little bit, and he didn't find any organization, any drill that can go down and then, horizontal. So they came back to the Rebbe, and they said, Rav Eliyahu, what should we do? We haven't found the oil. Rav Eliyahu said, listen, I'm telling you, you got to find that drill. So they went on their own, and they did their own searches, and they found one company that had invented a drill that goes down and then horizontal. They brought them spent a lot of money, but they had emunah in the Rav, and they brought them to Rosh Ain, and they started digging, and voila, they found the oil. Now Givat Olam is making millions of shekel, building Medinat Yisrael stronger, building an Israel which is not dependent on the oil of our neighbors, and most importantly, fulfilling the promise that it's an Eretz Asher Lo Techsar Kobo, a land that has everything. And Rav Mordechai Eliyahu had the eyes to see that in every action we do, we can bringing ourselves one step closer to the Mashiach. May Hashem give us the eyes to see that Eretz Yisrael has everything, and give us the trust in great tzaddikim like Rav Mordechai Eliyahu, who showed us the way. Have a great day.